Hello, this is a current event. In Reno, Nevada, Jennifer Leja, a 7th and 8th grade teacher at Washoe County School District and an openly bisexual, went viral on TikTok. Leja went viral for her rainbow colored response to a school district policy prohibiting her from displaying her pride flag. This is due to a district policy that was in place prohibiting teachers of having political speech during the school day, and the county had decided that the pride flag holds a political viewpoint, therefore cannot be displayed. In the TikTok video, Leja sports a rainbow colored lanyard, face mask, and her classroom itself. Her response was, "If anybody asks, I just really like rainbows." Rainbows aren't political, not at all. Rainbows are just colorful and fun. Leja is the only openly LGBTQ teacher at her school and has gone on to tell BuzzFeed that, quote, "I don't think my existence and my identity is a political issue," and that has to do with her displaying her pride flag. To her, it is part of her identity. And for Leja, she cannot see how having a pride flag in the classroom is political speech, as LGBTQ people do exist in the country and do have rights just like anyone else. And according to the school district, this policy does not impact who a teacher is, and it only affects the advocates for speech and specific political position. And so, in some of the research conducted, according to Pink News, something that was more highlighted in their article was that for Leja, her pride flag represents a part of herself, but it also is a sign that she supports students who are questioning their identity. And during middle school, students are at that time and age are trying to figure out who they are, and they might have questions about their identity. So Miss Leja wants to be there for them and wants them to know that she is there to support them. And something that was highlighted in another article by the USA Today was a representative at Washoe County School District explains that district policy bans activities seen as political speech during the school hours, and this new policy is a result of Janus' decision by the Supreme Court in 2018 that has limited the powers of teachers and teacher unions. And the Supreme Court proceedings established that public employees do not have First Amendment protection for speech as part of their official duties. And now we will analyze this story using several points. The first point would be local school boards or the school district. Then there is the state and federal courts or the Supreme Court. Then there is the aspect of freedom of expression, the First and 14th Amendment, and the teacher's rights and responsibilities. And I will hand it over to the next speakers.
Hi guys, Makana here. I'll be covering some of the analyzation. So first up, we have the local school board. And the local school board sets policies regarding schools in a local school district. In this case, we have the Washoe County School District. They have a policy that bans activities that are deemed politically partisan during the school hours. So what that pretty much means is when school's in session, there should not be anything related really to promoting politics. In this case, Board of Trustee Andrew Caudill claims that LGBTQ issues is part of political speech. Therefore, teachers are not allowed to discuss this topic through speech or express their opinions on clothing or through other forms of media. Next, we have the state and federal courts. So, in 2018, there was the Janus United States Supreme Court decision. And this ruled that public employees do not have First Amendment protection for speeches that they give as part of their official duties. And so, for the Washoe County School District, the courts have held LGBTQ issues to be part of political speech. So this prohibits the pride flag, Black Lives Matter content, pro-life, pro-choice speech, any forms of this media, because they are seen as political speech. But Leha can still speak about her sexual orientation. This is somewhat contradictory. Next, we have freedom of expression. So generally, courts tend to hold up a teacher's right to express themselves within both the public and school setting. But, of course, teachers' rights of freedom of expression do not extend to any sort of abuse to students, whether it's physical, verbal, emotional, any form of abuse is not tolerated. So a famous case of this freedom of expression is the Pickering versus Board of Education in 1968. A quick summary about it is Marvin Pickering was a high school teacher, and he wrote a letter to his local newspaper criticizing his respective school board and superintendent. Upon finding out about the letter, the school board and superintendent, and just this whole school district in general, terminated his contract. However, the United States Supreme Court cited the fact that the letter did not interfere with the ability to do his job, so they found the termination of his job to be improper and unjust.
The First and 14th Amendments. The First Amendment protects teachers' right to the freedom of speech. However, this freedom is limited. Protected speech must be relevant and consistent with the teacher's responsibilities, and a teacher cannot promote personal or political agenda in the classroom. Teachers are also protected under the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. Teachers have the right to be free from discrimination based on race, sex, or national origin, as well as the freedom of expression, academics, privacy, and religion. Next will be the teacher's rights and responsibilities. Teachers enjoy limited privacy, but where their private acts impact their effectiveness in the school may take action. For Lena, she can only speak about her sexuality to students, but cannot display the flag due to the policy in the county. LGBTQ is considered a political topic by the court. In conclusion, with our current fight for civil rights and changes being currently made to our legal system regarding the LGBTQ community, this event is of great significance. We stood together in 1776 and declared our independence. Today, we must stand together to protect those rights and freedoms that we continue to fight for. The members of this community are our friends, our family, our neighbors, our local firemen, our men and women in arms, and even our grocery clerks. We must all take a stand together, for if today we overlook their rights, tomorrow it will be our rights being overlooked. Thank you.